Hi, my name is Norah Johnson. I'm a freshman at Morristown High School, and over the course of this year, I've been donating to dog shelters and sharing ideas to people to help create easy ways to make dog toys with materials in your home. Why did I choose this project? I love animals so much that I have two dogs of my own. I have realized that dog toys range from $10 to $20, and many shelters cannot afford toys for the majority of the dogs in the shelter. I have learned that you can make a toy at home while being zero waste. And what I mean by that is that being zero waste is using old socks, t-shirts, or even water bottles for your dogs to play with, and you won't even know if you didn't spend a dime on it. I love helping others, and this project not only taught me how to be creative in my thinking or how I do my project, but it gave me a chance to share with others how I make dog toys without spending money. What motivated me? Animals in New Jersey and our community are suffering, and seeing dogs at shelters that look hopeless and have a lack of entertainment has inspired me to help donate dog toys to dogs in need. Another reason is that many shelters are working hard to raise money to prevent dogs from getting euthanized, which means they need to be sheltered, fed, and they need toys to keep them occupied until they're able to find a home. I'm taking on one part of this issue by using recycled materials to make dog toys for the dogs to bring a bit of joy in these hard times in their life. What did I do? I started by innovating, which means that I started by making changes in the dog toys constantly to find the best fit that is safe. Next, I started to create. I made multiple dogs in various ways and then donated the final results of the dog toys. And I started to keep expanding my impact of my project by creating tutorials online on how to make dog toys. My social pages. So on the left is Instagram and on the right is TikTok. Having social media accounts allows me to post tutorials online. I not only donate, but now I get to teach someone how to make dog toys anytime, anywhere. And because of COVID, most recently people have started to adopt dogs, which means that many people may need to be educated on how to occupy their dogs while being inside. So on the right is TikTok, and TikTok is a very fast growing social media account that many teenagers are using at the moment. It's very popular. And TikTok allows you to make around 15 to 60 minute videos, and they are very easy to access. So I decided to post, tutorials on how to make dog toys, and it was like 16 seconds long, and it, gets straight to the point. And on the left is Instagram, and it's kind of like a blog, and it's still a work in progress, but, and eventually I will be posting like, update photos or like, photos to promote my TikTok page since they're both growing as it is. They do both have the same link for NewJerseyShelters.org, like a wish list for the New Jersey animal shelters that are in need right now. But yeah, they are. Go check them out. The start process. I've been innovating safe and effective ways to make dog toys. So the start of it, I started by using plastic water bottles and putting them in a type of cloth, like a sock or a t-shirt, to make a toy. But I've learned that donating multiple of these toys could hurt the animals. Since they are plastic and easy to rip and chew, it cannot be constantly replaced. So that was kind of an issue for me. Even though they were easy to make and pretty accessible, it was going to become a hazard for the dogs. The final result. I then looked into braiding t-shirts, which makes a strong and flexible rope that is fun for the dogs to use. There's so many ways to make a dog toy by braiding. You could knot them like I did, or braid it a different way. There is no right or wrong. So for mine, basically, I used tennis balls. You can even find them at like a tennis court. That's like people usually forget them, but I have a bunch in my house, so this is kind of perfect for my project because I had a bunch left over. And also, you can braid them. I just cut strips and you braid them. So if you know how to braid, then you're kind of pretty golden to make these. And they're really easy to make and they don't take too much time. The process. At the start of my project, I had an issue where I was only searching for the final result. I had the vision to make dog toys and doing them as a final result, but having this mindset blocked my ideas of creativity because since I had a solid idea of what I wanted to do, it stopped me from thinking outside of the box. Since I can't fund t-shirts for a long period of time, I have outreached to friends and family to ask for t-shirt donations to keep proceeding to make dog toys. This also gives me an environmental aspect of my project because since we're using old clothes instead of buying something new. What I learned from the previous feedback night. I've been working on scalability and maximizing the impact on my project. With this feedback, I've considered creating tutorials and posting them on TikTok. This TikTok account allows me to share videos on how to make dog toys and allows me to share donation links for the dog shelters in need. Oh, and another issue that I did face before is that most shelters are not accepting cloth donations. So that was a very big issue for me because my entire project is based off of cloth. Habits of mind. So habits of mind were behaviors that I've developed over the course of the year, and I've been working on improving my self-confidence, open-mindedness, persistence, and empathy. So just a few of the habits of mind that I've improved in. Confidence. For many years, I've struggled with having confidence or self-confidence. Especially in my schoolwork, I tend to lose confidence in my answers in my class or my work. This causes a major issue when I'm working on my dog toys. I start thinking if I'm doing my project wrong or if I'm making my dog toys wrong, but I've learned that this project has no limits to how far I want to take it. And that there's so much creativity involved in making dog toys that there is no right or wrong. Open-mindedness. Being open-minded during this project was a big aspect that I had to improve on. In my project, I went from only donating to a local shelter to expanding to posting tutorials online. This expanded my impact and helped me improve on being not only open-minded, but flexible as well. Persistence. I was persistent with this project all year long. Working on a project like this for an entire school year has taught me to stick with an idea that I've been waiting on doing. Even though my project consistently changed as I worked on it, I stuck through it to make it what I have today. Last but not least, I have worked on empathy. At the beginning of the year, I have learned to empathize during the design thinking process. Putting this into my own work, I have begun donating and working with others made me more empathetic in what I'm doing. I gave me the ability to feel for the dogs without homes and to help donate, or even helping shelters that are struggling to provide for the dogs makes this project even more special. How can you help out? Donate to local dog shelters, money, food, blankets, etc. Volunteer, adopt. Check out my TikTok for a donation link if you want easy access. Take it a step further. Ask if you can post the organization wish list on your social media accounts and or make signs for local pet supply stores. And that's it. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you guys give this a try.